The blueberries thrive after it rains, and that is the perfect time to go and pick them. It's such a beautiful day, and I feel that my experience enriches when the sun hides in the clouds and then comes back again. It's teaching me the contrast between the darker, less alive colors and the vibrant ones that show their true appearance when shining vividly in the sun. I find myself looking forward to seeing the sunlight and bathe in its warmth and beauty. Life is sometimes like this. It shows us contrasts so we can learn and grow. The issue arises when we are unsatisfied with how life is now. We learned that life changes, so we want to control it the way we want, failing to realize that change happens by itself. That might sound very counterintuitive, but it all boils down to how the mind works. I noticed that I don't choose or control the thoughts I have. They simply arise by themselves, and I see them. I was so puzzled when I noticed this. I said to myself, "This can't be." And I started investigating. First, I tried to have no thoughts at all. I didn't succeed. Then I tried to have only the thoughts I wanted to have. Repeatedly, I failed, each time. Intrigued by the result, I investigated further in my experience, studying the teachings and research of the most highly regarded people in the field, and also talking to regular ones like me that realized how the mind operates. I simply had to inquire further because its implications were demolishing the most solid foundation of my life, the core belief about who I am. The voice in my head is a line of thoughts, of course, but since I don't and can't control it, then what is it, and why does it seem to be me? Who am I? I asked these very questions 6 years ago, and because of that, my life changed drastically. I realized in my very experience that I am not and never was who I thought I am, Julia, a Romanian girl born in 1990, the rebel of the family who strived to live with herself, with her agitated mind and body. I was that person when I so seductively believed the thoughts that were telling me this story. Who am I without the story? And I don't mean forgetting the story and starting fresh, as without seeing clearly who I am, the story would have just reflected in my behavior, and happiness would have been a never-ending goal, achieved by controlling life. And I also don't mean understanding it intellectually, as that understanding would have been overwritten by behavioral patterns and thoughts. I mean living the understanding of who I am. So if thoughts or the voice in the head can't be controlled or chosen, I can't be it. I can't be the mind. And obviously, thoughts come and go, and I don't feel that I come and go. I feel present. I stay. So who am I? What I can say from my experience is that I know my thoughts. I am aware of them. So when they appear, I am aware of them. That means I am there prior to them. The same goes with sounds, tastes, smells, even feelings. All experiences. I am there and I notice them when they appear. I am aware of them, just like I am aware of the color of these blueberries I'm using to make ice cream. What I am must be that which is aware. Yes, that's it. That's so eye-revealing. So I am the awareness of my experience. That means one fundamental thing, that I am totally free, that I am not conditioned by my past, by thoughts, by feelings, by anything. Each time I am free from them. When I looked closely at my experience to see how it actually happens, I realized that I am free, no matter what my thoughts said about me, others, or the world. Not all thoughts are true. Not all are accurate descriptions of reality, and most importantly, they are not me. Over time, I learned to relate to my thoughts as simply mental events, happenings, or arisings in awareness. Some still make me laugh with their stories and how important and urgent they present themselves to be. Seldom some want to awaken old wounds the body still echoes, and they want to take me away from enjoying the beauty of these flowers. But I am aware of them, and I don't fall into their story. I see them for what they are and welcome whatever arises. Each experience that arises is a blessing, no matter if it brings joy or sorrow. It is what is present now. When I saw clearly how the mind works, then I also understood the futility of resisting what is. There is so much energy spent in feeding a downward spiral of thoughts that incessantly resists what is present here and now. Rather, if change is needed, I simply allow my mind to inform me what to do. And it can easily do so when it is in its natural state, relaxed and not obsessed trying to change things. All in all, for me the key was to understand how the mind works and to see clearly that I am the one aware of it rather than being it. That allowed me to realize that I am the awareness that is always free and peaceful and so loving that it allows everything to be as it is, from the most terrible experiences to the most blissful ones. Life is then a joyful experience where everything is allowed to be as it is, and surprisingly, things do unfold harmoniously, and the plans the mind envisions are achieved with no striving. I don't need to change things, they change by themselves. Everything flows in its natural rhythm, effortlessly, and I can really enjoy moments like this one, where I intend to surprise my parents-in-law who are working inside the house with the ice cream I just made. My dear husband is so kind to always appreciate my little surprises. Fire is a good metaphor for the mind. If we don't see how it works, the mind is like a raging fire that threatens to burn everything that stands in its way. But if we see it for what it is, it turns into the very light that lights up the dark and opens us to its source. Somehow, I think the universe heard my thoughts about the fire and replicated it on the sky. I am so grateful for its gift. If you would like to know more about how the mind works, I invite you to have a close look at it. See how thoughts appear and disappear and how you don't control them. And the fire within you will guide you.